Wagwan YouTube. So I'm giving you guys a little bit of GTR. Don't mind my engine bay, okay? This is away for now. I got plans for this car, but I'm gonna be replacing my crank angle sensor. I think that's what's causing the problem. So I got whenever I hit at about 4,000 RPM, the car starts to sputter and break up. And I think it's my cam angle sensor. So I wanted to make sure before I go ahead and pull the trigger and buy that what's it gonna call it, the PRP trigger kit, you know. So I'm just, it's not pretty expensive, but it's costly. So before I go ahead and buy it, I bought a cheap one. No, it's not cheap, but I bought an OE replacement. I'm gonna swap it out. I got the gasket. As you guys can see it, there's a gasket on the back of hope this light's not ruining the video, but it's like a little gasket. See that? So I bought a new one. It just came in today. So I'm gonna replace that, put a new one on. Well, it's not new, but new to the car, and take it for a test drive and see if that'll fix the breakup. If that fixes the breakup, then I know for sure that's exactly what's causing my my breakup at 4,000 RPM. So I bought it off a guy from off marketplace. So I'm gonna check it out and see if, hopefully, fingers crossed, that's the culprit. If not, then back to the drawing board, do some troubleshooting to figure it out. But from everything I read, and this is the first GTR I've owned, but I've owned RBs before. I had an RB25 Series 2, had an RB Neo, and I've had an RB30. But they all were in my Datsun. This is the first RB that I have in the car that they came in, you know. So now my engine bay look a little rusty, dusty, crusty right now. It's because I got things coming in. See those boxes over there? I got a plethora of parts for this car. I got damn fuel rail, fuel pump. I ordered some injectors. I got the PRP alternator, LS1 alternator upgrade kit already installed. So it's just slow but sure progress. Also, so I got 3 projects, to be honest. I got the Datsun. This is gonna be up next, and then my my old lady that I had when I was in Japan on my RX-7 FD. Just got the paperwork for her today, so I gotta go to Texas to pick her up. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff for the channel. Just, you know, slowly but surely, slow and steady win the race. All right.
You better mean it this time.
You sure you don't want some gloves, man? I got some thick welding gloves.
You're good. Sometimes with gloves, I can't feel what's going on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like sometimes, like, I don't know.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to, you know, get all fucked up. Your wife kicked my ass, bro.
No.
She Latina, so I can only imagine.
No, we're good.
Yeah. You want a bottle of water, man?
Oh,
I know.
we're good. I got some water in the truck.
Okay.
Shouldn't take too long.
Man, you could smell the 1970s metal, bro. All that rust, old paint.
Fucking dirt, grime,
Right?
all that.
The goddamn asbestos. Probably end up with mesothelioma, however the fuck you say that shit.
Fucking cutting up old cars.
Man. But this thing's gonna be nasty, bro. We gonna nickname this thing Lunch Money. Cause we're gonna be taking some lunch money. But I think now that I'm looking at it, bro, I think we got enough space, ooh, to get the turbos and the fender.
Oh yeah.
It's plenty of space, so you can get away with hiding them. But if we can't rod it back to a full exhaust, we're just gonna dump them out the fender, bro.
Let's keep this just so we know that thing.
Okay.
Alright. Got that out. Let's start with the hard one first. Cut it off from there. Go down and over. Might get blasted.
No going back now.
Don't go back. But either way, I mean, it's gonna be badass.
Yeah. It'll be
Just-
so much more room for activities now, man.
So much more. And it's
We'll
gonna
be able
so
to-
much cleaner.
use a bigger radiator because I was limited to the chassis radiator,
Yeah.
meaning so every time I order, it had to be that specific radiator, and there wasn't a lot of selection, especially for a bigger engine, you know. So I was limited to the 2.6, 2.0, 2.8 engine that came in this chassis for radiators. So now I'll be able to use a bigger dual pass radiator, so I could do multiple passes without this thing running hot.
I mean, like, what online, they sell so many of the radiators, like a universal with, you know, the tops. I mean, worst comes to worst, too, you can cut those fills off, cap them, and just move those wherever you needed to, you know?
Well, they have so much, like, you know, aftermarket radiators now where you could
customize it. Find it, you know?
Yeah, find the one that has the
that.
ports on the side that you need, you know? So
I made that mistake one time thinking I was all sick with, like, oh yeah, I'll buy that radiator, it'll fit, and I totally didn't think about where those were, and I was
like, ended up being a nightmare.
Live and learn. That was when I was way younger, though.
Yeah.
Live and learn on that. Right. Very nice. I was thinking too, if you didn't want to do those bungs, like those weld bungs I was showing you that can remove, you can also just put the plate and run tabs, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And then basically just weld, like, they have those like small tubes that are really thick, so you can run a bolt through it. You know, we could weld that to the actual cross piece into right here and basically drop it into the tabs too.
Okay.
That's up to you. There's so many ways.
That sounds a lot cleaner, because then the bungs, I feel like, would stick out a lot more, you know? What you're talking about, it sounds like you could just drop it in, get in a place and bolt it in.
Yeah, because basically we just make the tube bent, right?
Yeah.
And then there'd be two pieces coming off like that, two tubes. That basically just, that ID, the inner diameter, would just be big enough for whatever bolt size we use.
Yeah.
And we basically make some cool ass tabs or whatever kind of style tabs we wanted to do. And then you could just bolt to drop it in, or like I said, you could do the fucking, those two tabs for the bungs, but then you still have those pieces coming off with those bungs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you'd have more room if you had the tabs, depending on how far we came out with the tabs, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, send me some pictures or reference what you're talking about.
I can just draw them up online or on my iPad, and I send you pictures.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good, bro.
Yeah.
We could do that. I like that idea, actually. I always
like, what would be the best, you know?
Yeah. That sounds good, bro. So then it'll have the welding, like, bolt holes or whatever, so we could just screw it in.
Yeah, we'll do like what we were gonna do before. Add the plates, and then off that plate we'll run two tabs, like a double shear tab. So basically, you can just drop that tube in there. I mean, you even have to put some pieces off the end of the tube, depending on how we cut the tube. You can really put a hole through the tube and just put the bolt through. Yeah. Or you can weld the thing I was talking to through the tube, so it's not on the, like, it depends.
There's a lot of different possibilities. Okay.
However you want to skin the cat or whatever they say.
Okay.
Because I mean, realistically too, like, you could do the same shit with a plate. Do like some thread that plate, or weld some bolts to the back of the plate. Cut the hole out so the plate sits flush, but you still have a threaded piece back here. And then you can weld a plate to the end of the tube, drop it in, bolt to there. Like, it's so many ways. so many ways. I'll draw them up too.
Yeah, just
Let me get those flap. Do you have the flapper, dude?
yeah. Give me a second. Let me.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Homie got the
Like
fucking
this, like, 10
the
seconds
iron
ago.
paws. It just fucking grinded the shit out of there and just touch it like it was nothing. God damn.
That's about it.
Nice.
Listen, you've seen the days right there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
But at least we got that out. And then, do you have any like cardboard or paper?